What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Guys, what's up? It's Blair. It's me. It's Run It Back. And it's me, and it is the podcast Run It Back. What's going on? I feel like it's been a while. I mean, it has been a while since I've done, like a solo with the intro and everything going on. And I was like, okay, this feels good. Because I had a couple guests, did the pods with the boys, and then I had Dean come on, my guy Doug. It was all good. And now we're back. We're back to the basics, okay? This is what it was meant to be. Meant to be me alone, just kind of almost half yelling about shit that, you really probably don't care about. But that's good because it shows your willingness to listen to anything. Like how often are you ever just like sitting at home and you're like, fucking, I gotta learn something. Let's put on Blair's podcast. No, you listen to this because you live in a certain world where you don't get to have as much fun as I get to have, and you want to see how I'm living. So you're like, wow, how many whores Blair fucked last week? And the answer was 3. Nah, they weren't whores. What's going on with you guys? Actually, you know what? Fuck you. What have I been doing? Let's talk about that. Because I'm here, and you guys just keep on not being here. It's just me hanging out by myself most of the time. Yeah, okay, so I had something kind of, I don't know if it's interesting. It's not interesting, but it is funny, I think. So I went out last Saturday, drank. And, I'm feeling myself. And the thing about we're at bars now, so I'm falling back into the flow of how I would act pre-pandemic. Like when I see, some beautiful women, I go and I make a fool out of myself immediately. It's like, are you guys having a good time? Can I ruin it? So I approach this group of girls, and you don't approach the table. You approach one girl who's on the outside, maybe like not involved in the conversation. You go, hey, or whatever the fuck you want to say. Okay, you just approach. And I walked up, and the girl and I made eye contact, and I said hello. And then she looked me dead in my face, and she shouted, "We're all gay." I was like, "We're all gay." Okay, we're gay, so bye. Goodbye. And I was like, you know what? Kind of admire how much of a cunt you're being. Like I admire, you're convicted to girl. You're committed to girls because they weren't gay. You can just tell. You can smell it on them. But the girl was being a total cunt. But it was funny. Like I walked away and I was like, man, I just got punked. Which, that's how women get you. They'll just shout you down and make you feel stupid. And what can you do when that happens? You're not gonna win. We're gay. Oh, all right. Doesn't matter. Still out here fucking. Another thing that happened, I think I'm starting to get a better understanding of women because you don't want someone to come at you too aggressively, right? And I don't mean like in a weird way where you're like, hey bitch, let me fuck your face. Like that's obviously don't do that. But like when you get in like the DMs and you're messaging back and forth and like you can kind of come on too strong, right? Now, I think women have never been really, truly rejected. So when they come on strong, it comes on strong, dude. Like strong. And they don't know how to. Because it's one thing for women to be like, hey, let's get drinks. Hey, let's hang out. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then say you're busy or you're like not the end of the girl. You can just say, oh, no, I can't. I'm busy. But if they get that vibe from you and they double down and go, well, do you want to just come fuck me? Then they would think that they had like that's their checkmate. That's their ace in the hole. Like, oh, he doesn't want to get drinks with me? Well, I'll just tell him to come fuck my pussy. And there's no way anybody would ever say, oh, he said no? And then you say no to that, and they just don't know how to handle it, dude. Like, guys, we can't. Our Hail Mary is not, come fuck me. Our Hail Mary is, what about coffee? Is it cool if I buy you coffee? How about I just bring you some flowers to work so your friends can see it, even though you've already told them that you're not going to be into a guy like me? Women's Hail Mary is fuck my pussy. Guys' Hail Mary is, I love you. But then it's setting a bad precedent, though, because if women don't want to feel like they're assholes, right? So they don't want to feel like if they throw a Hail Mary out there, then it makes them look bad and they won't ever do it ever again. It's like, I love that when you can shoot your shot. You got to shoot your shot every single time. Oh, yes, shoot it. But I had anal the night before, so, I mean, I was just kind of tired. It's just like, ugh, because anal takes a lot out of you. You know, I wonder why I don't have more listeners to this podcast. It's probably because of all of the references to anal. Yeah, that might be it. I should probably change that. Or I won't, because who cares? It's not for anybody. This is just for me. It's literally what this podcast is. It's like, but who's it for? It's for me. It's just what I do because I enjoy it. What do you guys enjoy? Not the podcast. Cool. I'll go fuck myself. But in the meantime, 2 episodes a week, baby. What are you going to do? A lot's been going on, though, I feel like. Trump's not in office. Blair, don't you dare go political. I'm not, but I do think it was hilarious that he just didn't show up to the thing. You know, which I get. Like, if you lose look, if you do your 2 terms and it's over and you can just be like, hey, I didn't lose anything, so I'm just going to, I'll shake your hand on my way out. Like, that's one thing. But to lose, like, why would you want to go there and be like, hey, you fucking got me? No, it's like you don't want to shake the hand of the guy who's fucking your ex-girlfriend. Especially if she left you for him. You don't want to do that. You just want to go fuck off and go find a new whore. That's what our boy Donnie T is doing. He's like, I'm going to Florida. I'm going to play golf. Do a little bit of crack. But like the good kind, like the doctor kind, the one that's like the prescription crack that he does. Everyone's all excited. Biden, Kamala. Kamala's the best. Fucking love Kamala. She's amazing. Love it. It's like, yeah, now we can go back to not caring about who's making decisions. Can we just do that? Can we just go back to when it's like, who's in charge? They are? All right, let's not talk about them for the next 4 years, thanks. That'd be awesome. As opposed to when my guy, Donnie T, was just like, everything he said, everyone was like, I fucking hate him. He's such a fucking racist. Oh my God, my life is over. It's like, you have no issues. You go to Panera Bread 3 times a week. And it's like, he didn't take away our rights. You're rich. You already have all of the same rights. Nothing will change for you. You're rich and you're white. What are you complaining about? Shut up. The worst part about people with white guilt is poor white guilt does not exist. You know what I mean? You're too busy being poor. You have kids to feed, or you got to feed yourself. You're wearing plastic bags over your feet. Like, you have bigger things to worry about. It's the rich, hot people that school is paid for by mom and dad. Mommy and daddy. They're like, well, I got all this extra time to just think about fucking stuff right now. And I just feel like Twitter says this guy's a fucking racist, so I'm just going to shout at the rooftops that if I see somebody in a red fucking Make America Great Again hat, I'm going to fucking shit in my hand and throw it in their face because I'm fucking liberal. It's like, you're a cuck. And they're right. They're cuck twos. They're cuck twos. They too are cucks. It's like, everyone needs to shut up. You fucking idiot. I don't know anything, but at least I don't sound like a fucking cunt out here like, fucking injustices. I mean, I did that for the Black Lives Matter thing, but I actually believe in that movement. So, Say what you will. That's like the one time I broke character and got a little serious. And I stand by that. Fucking, I'm proud of that episode. Proud of what I said. Proud of those units. Chocolate Thunder, how many units they sell? Fuck, 37 units. 37 fucking units! Proud of those units. Get him to the Greek. Great movie. But another thing about Twitter. It's like, if you get on Twitter right now and you type in Austin, Texas, Austin's burning. But if you live in Austin, everything's fine. Everyone is just, people are walking outside. So I saw a guy skipping yesterday. Time of his life. Nothing could shake that guy's confidence. Having the best day ever. Dude, at night, what they do is they block off 6th Street. So it's like that's the main street with all the bars on them, right? The cops come down every night. They barricade the side streets so then no one can park on 6th Street. And I don't really understand why they're doing that, because they don't close the bars. Like the bars are still open. And not only are they open, but they have lines out the door into the street. And the cops just line these side streets. They're not like hanging out. People are just fucking wasted in the streets, dude. It's Bourbon Street out here. There's live music. There's comedy. People are fucking just doing their thing. But on Twitter, it's like, oh my God, hospital beds are gone. If they are, people are celebrating because it is fucking nuts here, man. Everything's fine. But that just shows you can't trust what you read on the internet. Well, but you can trust what you hear on this podcast, because I only facts, team. Blair, it's kind of irresponsible of you to just go out and spread the virus. It's like, I mean, got it, didn't give it. You know, I'm a survivor. I'm a COVID survivor. And everyone leaves that out. No one is ever talking about that. Like, no one ever says, oh, Blair, how'd you do it? How'd you survive? It's like, yeah, because I have a strong immune system. I have the immune system of an ox. People are like, are you strong as an ox? No, I have the immune system. I'm as strong as an 8-year-old, but I have the immune system of an ox. Proud of me? Are you guys like proud of me? You know, whenever I come on here, I don't really look at news per se, like news stories, but every now and then I'll see something on, maybe it's on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. You want to fucking is it on TikTok? Is it on the TikTok? But the thing is, there's the one going on with the Armie Hammer. He's the like the good looking actor. He's like the big, tall, like Johnny Bravo if he wasn't retarded. You know what I mean? Like, he's a hot guy, good actor. Like a blonde version of, who's the guy that plays Superman? Henry Cavill. And he's with a girl, and this girl starts publishing all his texts with her. And they're sexed, right? So when you sex somebody, you're never thinking clearly, right? You're never in the middle of a sext conversation and you're in your own head thinking, this just sounds stupid. Like, what do you mean? No, you got to get into the zone and you got to find your sex voice. Be like, fucking, yeah, you want me to fucking eat your pussy, bitch? Yeah, you fucking want me to get in there and fucking, oh, God. You're just grunting a bunch. It's like, fucking. That's all your sex voice should be. It's just low, dark tones and grunting. Just. This guy's sexting her, and he's saying wild shit, dude. Wild shit, dude. Because there's one thing, I want to fucking eat your ass. That's fine. That's par for the course. I think most people would agree with that. Some people are like, what? No, I guess for my course, it's pretty par. But what he's saying, he's like, I want to drink your blood and I want to carry your eyes around in a lunch pail. Like, this guy is acting like a cannibal. And I don't know who the Barstool dude is, but he does all those like little short little clips. He's pretty funny, but he was talking about, they do like a deep dive. They do some actual fact checking on this stuff. Something I refuse to do. I just won't do it. I don't care enough. I just don't care. I don't even care. But apparently Armie Hammer is like this super affluent, rich family, like heir to some fortune of something, right? And those people, the people that grow up in the 1%, the 0.001% of the 1%, right? They have different tastes than we do. They had caviar when they were 2, okay? They did anal when they were 8. So now when they're in their 30s, it's like you got to keep ramping it up, okay? Because the tolerance is there. And so what used to be like seeing a pair of tits, in the Macy's catalog, is now he's like, I need to cut off some of your flesh, and that's gonna get me going. I'm not gonna kink shame, whatever you're into. Some guys just like the role play aspect of it. Some guys are just sitting there like, I just want to I just want to role play a little bit and pretend like I'm in cannibalism. But like, I do that. Sometimes I like to pretend like I'm gay. That's what I do. I'd be like, hey, you want to get a guy over here? Come fuck me? Come get silly? You into that? And the girl goes, what? I go, what? Wait, what'd you say? What? Excuse you? Oops. I said, fuck your pussy, not my pussy. It's just like, are we surprised when celebrities are weird? Like they're weird? You know what I mean? Like if you told me tomorrow that Bryan Cranston was a cuckold, like he was the kind of guy like to bring his girl to like parties of, the linebacking core. The linebacking core? If you told me Bryan Cranston was the kind of guy who brought his wife to the team defensive meeting and he was like, hey guys, have at it, you'd be like, oh, that's weird. But you wouldn't go, no way, right? Because there's two different kinds of reactions. Like you already know what it is. Like back in the 70s or 60s with the aliens, people were like, what? Ah! And then fucking the White House releases all the, all the alien tapes, and people are like, oh, whoa, that's weird. Anyway, do you guys want to go to Taco Bell? Because like you were not surprised anymore. We've heard most of the things. Okay? It's hard to get us, backwards, on a day-to-day. I think we're more in tune with what's going on. Where'd that come from? That was a gross yawn. Also, I think I'm going to, speaking of like sex shit, I think I might have stumbled upon a group sex club. Oops. I think I may have found a young and hot monthly orgy. I think, okay? It's a little too early to tell. Knock on wood. But been hanging out with this girl. And then she met somebody. And we got to talking. And there might be tryouts. No, I'm kidding. But no, for real, I might go to an orgy. I think I have to. Okay? I think I have no choice. I have to do it for me. For the story, I'm a pervert too. But I think I just have to. I got to get in there. I got to see what it's all about. Okay? Because you gotta just live a little bit, guys. I mean, missionary, the lights off. Like, I'm good with that from 40 to 90. That's fine. Give me the same old bag. I'm going to pipe her. I'm going to dump inside. I'm going to do that all of the time. But for right now, I've got like 6 months to go in my 20s. And I think now is the time to be like, because I can't, when you're in your 30s, when you're in your 40s, people go, my wild 30s. No, I mean, you say it like, okay, my 20s, I got after it. And you settle down a little bit in your 30s, and then you just kind of, 40 comes around and your dick doesn't work as much, and you're down to pipe the old bag and suck on some titties every now and then. That's fine, guys. When you yawn but you're not necessarily tired, you're just fucking yawning. Isn't that just fucking annoying as shit to you? Where you're good, but then the yawns come out. Dude, have you ever yawned in somebody's face? Like while they're talking? Oh my God, it's my favorite thing of all time. Like someone is talking about something that they care about and you don't care about it. And you can't, like, it's hard to fake a good yawn. It's hard to fake a yawn, but if you can catch a genuine yawn coming out while someone's telling you something that they love, oh, the level of disrespect. Oh, it's enough to get, oh, dude, I could come to that. It's my, Yeah, and actually my brother, like, he works at this brewery and, like, he's, like, training to become, like, a master brewer. Sorry, what? So, yeah, dude, like, my girl, man, like, she's really, like, decided she's gonna like quit her job and go back to school. I think she's gonna be I think she's gonna, she's gonna be an RN. She try to be a nurse. I think that's really. What? What'd you say? Hot nurse. Cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Girl's pregnant. She's crazy. She's just gonna have me a boy. Jesus. No, I'm pro-choice. Anyway, what were we saying? Come on, guys. We're having fun. I think that's good. That'll do it. That one felt good. A little bit shorter. Both had some long ones, and I don't want to burn you guys out. So, short one, come out on a Friday. Today's Friday the 22nd. Blair, put that at the beginning. Fuck. Also, if you're listening to this and you love this and you love the pod and you want another round of merch, I'm thinking about doing another drop of merch. I haven't decided yet. Might be doing white t-shirts. Give me a color of t-shirt that you want, white or black. There's only two options. We're not doing purple. It costs too much. All right, we did it. Feeling good about it? I do. I will update you guys on the orgy thing because I know you guys are really invested to what I'm doing. Shout out my girl Danielle. I don't know if she's into orgies or not, but I do think she'd appreciate the story. All right. All right. Okay, we're out here. Love you guys. Mwah.